Hi everybody, I'm Yolanda Marie. This video is a message from my guides and the Arcturians about our role in predictions and possible timelines. You must understand that once a prediction comes about, there is an instant shift depending upon the force of emotional attachment to the prediction. And then the probability of positive outcome, as the Arcturians put this, meaning the predicted outcome happening in a similar fashion as it was originally predicted, that is altered in some way. But then there are also other factors. There is the factor of the measure of concreteness within the timeline, meaning depending upon the collective attention on said matter, there is a certain concreteness to the timeline where it has already been agreed upon. Also, another factor is the nature of the attention on the prediction, which basically is talking about the energies which are focused upon the prediction. Are they very high frequency energies or are they lower frequency energies? And also, how many beings, the quantity of energies, either positively or negatively focused on the prediction. It becomes our responsibility as we raise our understanding of this to actively practice or operationalize is a good way to look at this, our awareness to shift events into outcomes which are for the benefit of the whole. It's a very important time to really get this concept of how to, even as you are predicting things yourself, in other words, tapping into other timelines, understand how you are tapping into this, you are accessing this or hearing this being accessed, but now what is your preferred outcome? The Arcturians have a message about this as well, which is also taking into consideration movies, books, and other science fiction or fantasy. Here are the Arcturians. Watch from the perspective, or rather, watch with very high frequency. Because in very high frequency, you are in your state of ability to feel beyond what is appearing in the current now of the vast majority, which may include yourselves, which is fine. In seeing beyond the now, you are able to stay in the presence of knowing your ability to create. And so when you watch these things, you keep in mind your ability to create the opposition to that, or create the solution, or rather, create forward. In other words, you know what you do not want. Those prophecies and those tapping into possible timelines may also be tapping into the human consciousness of what you do not want to occur. And so from the higher frequency state you are in, just by the nature of feeling that, having the realization, you can create beyond even if you do not consciously realize it. But now through hearing this, you hear and sense the activation or receive the activation if you so choose to be in your awareness. And realize this at the time while you watch these very artistically driven and artistically created dramatizations of those perceived realities or fears. You can create beyond that even in the moment, even as you only remember having seen those things. You immediately can see beyond to the solution of those things or to the preferred reality rather than what's been seen or created already. And it is not a dishonoring of that dramatization, creation, or artistic endeavor. In fact, quite the opposite. It has done its job. It has served its purpose. It has provided a service through the person and through itself. It is the projection of that person, that creator, which is brilliant in itself. Regardless of what you suspect the intended purpose was, you control the effective resolution. Put your focus toward that imagined resolution, and it can begin to take form. We are the Arcturian Council. We love you so very much. We love you. And Transmission.